Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Welcome, career management class. I know y'all guys have put a couple things in the chat, and I was doing something because it wasn't quite time for class to start. I provided a link. I want you to go on there and take the personality test. And I think it will say take the test at the top. I'm gonna do it while I'm on here with y'all. Yep, take the test. So on the far right, it'll say take the test. If you take the test, it should take you on to where you need to be. So make sure that everybody is doing that. And at the end, it should give you some results. Make sure you write it down, screenshot it, whatever it does. If you can screenshot it and send it to me, that would be great. Or take a picture with your phone and upload it and send it to me. Make sure I know that it's from you. Let me get me a jacket because I am very cold. It is cold. Hope everybody had a great weekend and a good holiday. And we are all rested up for our, because you guys only have 3 days this week. So you should have an awesome week. I only have 3 days, so everybody should be doing good. So if you'll take that, and then I will come back with you and give you something else, and we will continue with our class. Make sure you've clicked on that link. Yes, Andrea, it should say at the top on the far right, take the test. Yes, it does, sweetie. Kenny, are you here today? I didn't get a shout out today. I look forward to my shout out from you, and I think Damien does it. Jamani always come on and say something.
What's up, Miss Arthur?
What's up? What's up? I look forward to my what's up and good mornings. So don't y'all be getting sick because y'all sleepy. We're not gonna have that.
Well, I was in the other room.
Okay. All right. Click on that link. Hey, Damien, what's up? Let's see. David, you're not on here today? No, David? Giselle? Natalie? Natalie, are you on here? Kenny? No, Kenny? Alexi? No, Alexi? Nevaeh or Johnny? Alfonso, yeah, I had you. Thank you, Alfonso. I had you here, sweetie. No David, no Giselle, no Naphtali. Tristan, I got you too. I got you, Tristan. Damien, I know you here. I know you are because you gave me a shout out. Kenny didn't give me a shout out because you know what? Kenny's not here today. Not yet, anyway. I'm still here. I was checking something, so y'all go ahead and do what y'all take that personality test. And like I said, if it lets you screenshot it, or take a picture with your phone and upload it and send it to me. I know. Hey, Alexi, you came on. Derek, please check your personal email. I just sent you an email. Please check that out for me, okay? Is everybody finished with the link? Is everybody finished?
Why do the test give you multiple grades?
Give you multiple grades. I don't know. What's it saying? Tell me what is it saying. What's it saying? Can you share your screen with me so I can see it?
It say mind, energy, nature, tactics, identity, and they just gave us grades on all of them.
Oh, look, go to your screen like I'm doing, and it should be a thing that says present now. And I should be able to see your screen that you on, what you're talking. So maybe I can see it better. I don't know. It should have gave you a code. It should have gave you a code or something. But does it tell what type of what type of person, what type of job? What did it say? I'm trying to follow where you at, sweet. That's why I'm trying to hold on. Let me see if it would let me. So it tells you take the test. Let me see. Screenshot it. Can you screenshot it and send it to me? Upload it and send it to email and see what it does. Huh?
I said I got the code.
Okay, what code? What code does it give you?
ESTJT.
Let me see. Let's see. Hold on, Trish. Okay, say it one more time.
ESTJT.
JT. Okay, I'm gonna check out and see what that is. So that's giving you. It should give you an explanation of what those codes are. Does it tell you what the E? All of them stand for probably like the first letter in the what type of personality you have. It should give you what those mean. Hopefully, it should. Look a little bit further. Does it give you any more information?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so look at the information. Does it give you the option of emailing? If you want to email the results, does it give you an option to email?
That's what I'm doing right now.
Okay, so if it gives you the option to email it to yourself. Then I want you to forward the email to me, okay? And anybody else, if it gives you the code or whatever, you can screenshot it. But if it gives you the option, like it did Trishan, to send it to your email, then you forward the email to me. But I want you to look over the information that it's giving you, because that's gonna help you later on down in the very near future of what type of personality you have and what you would be good at as far as what type of job, because that's going to help you. You'll know what type of job that's going to fit you. You know, some people like working with people. Some people can't work with people. Hey, Kenny. So look at that. Make sure you study it. You'll know what type. If anybody asks you what's your personality type, you'll know what your personality type is. And then there are some things in our personality, and that's everybody. Nobody is perfect, not even I. There are personality types right now, just how we are, but we can change them because some of the personality types might not be, but it's you. But with everything, we can change. So make sure that you email the results to yourself, and then you forward the email to me. And this is my email. I'll put it up here. So y'all guys have it, and y'all should have it. You go back and look at your syllabus and all that. That's my email address. So Kenny, you decided to join us today. I'm gonna give everybody. Let me know when you are finished. I'll give y'all about another 5 minutes. Kenny, yeah, it's all right, Kenny. It's okay. Kenny, look in the chat. I put a link to a personality test I want you to take. And if you want to, you can take it. Um, you can take it a little bit later and send the results to your email and then forward it to me. So everybody wrap it up. I'm gonna give y'all about another 4 minutes. And even after that 4 minutes, if you're not finished, you'll have time to go back in a few minutes to get it done. Damien, what you say? Quit camping. What you talking about, Damien? What you talking? Y'all better be nice over here. Uh, Nevaeh, come on. Do I have David? David, no David. Giselle, Natalie. Derek, did you check your email? Derek Avila, did you check your email? Derek, did you check your email? Okay. Okay, check your email. Let me know, okay, what's going check because I'm not showing anything, okay? I'm put my coat back on because I'm cold. Okay, everybody, just stop wherever you are and don't close it out, the personality test, because you'll have time to go back over it. I want us to, let me go back over some things so I can make sure that y'all have what y'all need to have. Let me go back to y'all class because I had you pulled up. Okay, so let's go back. Everybody go into modules. Make sure you are in modules. On last week, we learned about our personalities, our different personalities, how our personalities work, and by us knowing what our personalities are, we'll be able to find the job that fits our personality. On today, I had you to do a personality test. So I want to make sure that once you are done with that personality test, email the results to yourself and then forward the results to me. Okay. Um, and we learned about the Kersey personality. We learned about the Myers-Briggs type indicator notes. We learned about Holland code. We're going to go a little bit more in depth with Holland code. We'll try to do that on tomorrow. Also, now make sure that you are caught up from last week with all your discussions. I think you had a platinum rule assessment to do. You had your career interest notes. I think there was a study guide to do, a interest survey. Make sure you have done all that. I'm gonna go back and check. Grades will be put up. I already have grades in now. I will continue to do them throughout the week because on Friday is when you have a progress update, progress report update. Also, if you have not taken a test, there's a test. I posted the code. I do believe I posted the code in announcements. Take the test. I think I have the test going through today, tonight. So you need to take the test before 11:30. Also, with the test, I provided a study guide. You can either download the study guide, write in your answers, screenshot the completed whole study guide, screenshot it, upload it to your email, send it to me. Or if you want to download the study guide, type in the information, send it back via Google Docs. Remember, your study guides for your tests are counted as a quiz grade. So it's very imperative that you get me your study guide for every test. Also, I think you had PowerPoint going back, I think. Maybe. We'll check. But make sure you also going over your key terms. Familiarize yourself with your key terms every week. Every week, go back to the one before. And just don't study the vocabulary words for that week and then you forget about them. Continuously study your vocabulary words. I am giving you resources like Kia, Kahoot, Quizlet. Go back and look at those. Look at do those so you'll be familiar with your vocabulary words. So what we're going to do today is I am going to show you, we're going to go to objective 1.02, effective communication skills. I am going to go over introduce the objective to you via PowerPoint. I ask that you either view the PowerPoint along with me or you can your guided notes, you can be doing those as well, along with me reviewing the PowerPoint. The study guide, I mean, not study guide, the guided notes correspond with the PowerPoint. So I'm going to go over the PowerPoint, and then you'll be able to do your guided notes. Also, guided notes should be turned in for a grade. Today is Tuesday. I'm being extra lenient. That means you have until Thursday to get your guided notes in. Okay, so let me do this. Hold on.
Which one you click to get to that one that you're on?
Go to, it should say, it should say, hold on. It should say so the modules 1.02, effective communication skills. And there is a discussion that I want y'all to do. It says day number 8. But don't do that yet. We'll go back to that. Go to, it's right up under the one that says 9.3. After you go to 9.3, you'll see a little space. You should say CM 1.02, a effective, it should be an effective communication skills. You should say day number 8, we're on 1.02 PowerPoint. You need to pull up the 1.02 guided notes. Can y'all see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over the PowerPoint right now. Let me see. Bear with me a moment.
None of my 1.02 PowerPoint on it.
Say it again.
I said none of my modules on Canvas got a 1.02 on it.
Hold on. Let me see. Let me make sure I might didn't publish it. Let me see what I got. Hold on. You know why? Because I didn't publish it. See? Hold on. See if you see it now. Can you see it now? Let me see about this PowerPoint. Because it don't act like my PowerPoint wants to show up. Hold up, y'all. Let me stop presenting for a moment. While I am trying to work out the kinks with the PowerPoint, let's do this. Y'all can be working on, we may have to do the PowerPoint tomorrow. Go under the same module. I want y'all guys to look over day number 8, what it says about day number 8. Just read what it says about day number 8. Then I want you to go to look at the outline. It says 102 effective communication skills. That's just the outline. You don't need to do anything there. Then I want you to go to the 102 7 C's of business communication. We're going to just look at that briefly. We'll go over the video in just a minute. Let me see if I can pull up this PowerPoint.
Ain't the guy that goes to test grade?
I counted guided notes are just like classwork. I don't count it. The study guide is a quiz grade. The study guide for the test is a quiz grade. Your guided notes are a classwork grade, but they still count towards your grade. So I do want you to do those. Let me see if I can pull it up on my other computer because I think I'm having issues. Um, I'm still with you guys.
Did you get it?
Say it again.
You seen that screenshot I sent you on email?
Let me see. Let me pull it up. Let me pull up. Trishan sent me a screenshot. Yep, I got it. I got it.
All right.
Social, but what's the S and the T? Is there more to it? Because I got the type. But I'm gonna look at that, and I got the stress social engagement. So that means, okay, I see that turbulent executive. I want to look at that and see what that means. Okay, okay. But I do have it. Did it give you any more besides that? Any more information? Because I see what the strategy is. After Tristan, after it says strategy, does it give you any more information?
No,
That's it. Okay, cool. So you're good. I'm gonna look at it, then I'm gonna give you some feedback on it. But I think it's great. Now look at your strategy. It says social engagement. So that it says social engagement. That means socialize with other people a little bit more. Learn how to socialize with people a little bit more. But I think you're good. But I'm gonna look at it, then I'll go over it with you. It looks like I'm not gonna be able to show y'all that PowerPoint right now. So what I am going to do is we're gonna go over. I wanted to show you the PowerPoint, and we'll go over that probably tomorrow. It looks like. Let's look at. Can everybody? Let me get to this. Did y'all guys internet go out in first period? Okay. All right, everybody. If y'all would look with me, I will go over the PowerPoint tomorrow. Or if I can see I can get it done today. Let me see. Hold one moment. Let me see some guys. Hold on. Okay. So we're gonna go over this because I can't get my PowerPoint to show, and we'll go over the PowerPoint tomorrow. This objective, we're going to be learning about communication skills. If we don't have communication skills, hopefully after we're finished, we'll have a better understanding of how to communicate effectively, okay, and how to communicate in the right way. So I'm going to first start off. Can everybody see my screen? Somebody come on and say yes.
yeah.
All right. Thank you. Y'all so sweet. All right. So we're going to first look at this. So y'all can see this. It's called the 7 C's of communication.
Stop and think about how much time you spend each day communicating with other people. You write emails, talk to colleagues, sell to clients, present at meetings, and answer calls. And that might be a light day. Your ability to communicate clearly can strengthen your relationships and lead to exciting opportunities in your career. But how do you ensure that your messages are clear and meaningful? The 7 C's of communication is a checklist that helps you do this. The first C is clear. People should be able to understand the purpose of your message quickly and easily. The second C in the checklist is concise. Keep your message as short as possible. Your communication also needs to be concrete. This means your message is practical and useful. You provide the right amount of detail and you stay focused on your main message. The fourth C in the checklist is correct. Make sure your communication is free of errors and mistakes. And if your communication is written, make sure you proofread it. You also need to make sure your communication is coherent. This means that points are in a logical order and the flow of your argument is consistent and well constructed. The sixth C is complete. Your message should tell your audience everything they need to know and do without going off topic. And if they need to take action on something, this should be clear in your message. Last, your communication needs to be courteous. This means it's friendly, empathetic, and polite, even if you're communicating something negative. Now, read the article that accompanies this video to learn more on how to structure your communication.
Okay, so we learned very briefly, and I like this video because it was concise, clear, correct, coherent, complete, courteous. It was all of the 7 C's rolled into one. It was less than 2 minutes. So the 7 C's we're going to go over, but I'm going to go over it with you right now. The first C means to be clear. Your message needs to have a purpose. What is it about? It needs to be concise, short as possible. When I send say it again.
You giving us answers?
I'm just briefly going over the video, and then we're going to go over this.
Oh.
But just, you might get the answer somewhere, I don't know. Your message needs to be concise. That means it needs to be short as possible. Don't have a long, drawn-out message. It needs to be concrete, meaning it has to be useful. Something that people can use, something practical. It has to be correct. So whenever you send out a message via email, a text message, make sure you proofread it. Now, I know a lot of times with text messages now, we abbreviate. But sometimes learn not to abbreviate. But definitely when you're sending out an email, the email needs to be free of errors. So go back and just read it. And when you see that little red squiggly or blue line or whatever, right-click it and see what the suggestions are. Make sure that your message is coherent. That means it's in order. You're in order like you have an agenda. Make sure it is complete. It tells everything that you want it to tell. All your points are covered. Make sure that it is courteous, friendly. You're going to come across people that you're going to have to work with on a team that you may not necessarily like. And just be honest. But you're in a business. You're running a business. You're a CEO of a business. That means you have to be friendly. If you're not friendly in your message, people are not going to respond well. They're not going to do what you need them to do. By me being a teacher, most of you know, some of you know that I am one of the most nicest people you will ever meet. I will do anything for you, but I'm also very hard. That means I want you to learn. I want you to focus. And I am oftentimes very strict. But in the end, you love me because I am friendly. And and so I do believe that when you are friendly, people will respond to you better. You will have a better team. But mind you, when I say do something, I mean do it. Don't be playing around. You got me? All right, so let's go over the 7 C's of communication again. Think how often you communicate with people during the day. Some of you only communicate with your clique, with your group, with your guys, with your girls. That's all you communicate with. But you're growing up. You're going to have to communicate with other people. Some of you have jobs. So outside of school, you communicate with the public. So how you communicate, I'm first going to start this off. I'll put it out here. How you communicate with your people, your friends, You will communicate differently with the public or with your clients, with your customers. The language that you will not use with your clients or your customers, okay? Or you will not use with me. All right.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
thank you, so sweet. You got to know what a balance is. I don't talk the same way I talk with y'all at home with my family. We all talk at the same time. If you ever come to my house, you be looking like, okay, it's like 10 people in here and they got 5 conversations going on. We got different conversations going on. We talking. Our voices are elevated because often, I have a loud voice. We talk loud. My husband be looking like, and he used to it, but he was looking like, how y'all talk loud? Why y'all be, and then y'all just be a yep, 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 yep. That's how we do. So you have to learn to do however you talk at home. It's not how you going to talk in public. Okay. But be yourself, but let them know, hey, I know how to talk at this time. I know what to do during this situation. Okay. Let them know that you are educated because you are. So it's just think of how you communicate with people during the day. You write emails. You maybe not have facilitated or organized a meeting yet because you haven't got into business, but one day all of you will. Participate in conference calls. We're going to start doing conference calls. So you're going to have to learn how to do conference calls. We're going to create reports. We're going to devise presentations. Excuse me. That means that we're going to create presentations via PowerPoint, Google Docs, whatever. We're going to debate. You're going to debate with your colleagues. You're going to debate with your classmates about different things. And the list goes on. We can spend almost our entire day communicating. We all communicate. Y'all communicate through text, Snapchat, whatever the latest thing is. Y'all do it. So how can we provide a huge boost to our productivity? That means how can we get things done, more things done? We can make sure that we communicate in the clearest, most effective way possible. This is why the 7 C's of communication is so helpful. The 7 C's provide a checklist, making sure that, when we have meetings, that everything flows like it's supposed to. Now it says this is why the 7 C's are helpful. It provides a checklist. So when you're in a meeting, your emails, your conference call reports, presentations, they are well constructed and concise. So your audience gets your message. Again, we learned about the first six, well, he went in a different order, but we know the correctness means accuracy. An expression with which connotes an absence of error. So that means make sure you go back and proofread your stuff. Whatever message, email you're sending, make sure you go back and read it before you send it, and look how you send it. It must be, you got to look at the completeness or the thoroughness. Make sure that you tell everything you want to know. You express everything you need in writing in your thought. Make sure it says concise, is what we say concise. Make sure that you are it's short, clear to the point. Don't use a whole lot of words when you don't have to, because after a while, people get bored, they get sleepy, they don't have time for that. Say what you gotta say and just chalk it up. Make sure that you're clear. Make sure that you're given a purpose. You're not going around the circle when you can go straight to the point. Make sure it is concrete. That means make sure it's something that people can use. It is something that's valid. It's something that's interesting. Don't give me a whole lot of junk, something I don't care about. Courteous. Make sure that you have that you act pleasant, that you're polite. Even when you really want people to get off their behinds to get to working, there's a certain way that you have to say that. You just can't say it. You can't say everything that you think. Sometimes people get on your last nerve and you really want to tell them. You can't do that. You got to hold it back. Okay? Just hold it back. Just hold it back for that right time. Make sure that you are considerate. So make sure that you guys are being considerate. Now let's go to the next thing and see what we're doing here. Okay. I put here, this is your discussion. It says 20 words or more, complete sentences. When you are doing your discussion responses, please make sure that you are using complete sentences as often as possible. Don't give me a couple little words, a little one sentence, okay? So the question asks, when you hear the word communication, do you think of verbal, meaning talking, or do you think of written? So on this one, when you hear the word communication, I normally think of communication. I normally think of communications when I am talking with other people. So make sure you write out whatever you think communication is, write out a complete sentence. Then it says, why do you think good communication is important? This is something you're going to have to think about. If you've never thought about it before, you think about it right now. Why do you think good communication is important? Why? Tell me why. Give me 2 or 3 sentences of why, complete sentences of why you think it's important. So make sure you do that. Some of you have posted. I haven't read. Shout me out. I haven't read yours. I'll go back and look. Make sure that you are doing. Let me go into modules the way I want to, because I want to make sure that y'all guys. So today, make sure that you have done. I want you to go back and look at the gentleman's video that we went over. I want you to do your discussion. I want you to do your 7 C's of business communication. Make sure number 1 through 7, those are going over the 7 C's. So you need to read it, see what one it is. Is it clear, correct, coherent, whatever it is? You can download it, type your answer in, send it back to me. Then look on the completeness. What I went over after the video, you should be able to answer the fill in the blank, all the fill in the blank there. So make sure you do that. You should be able to go to edit. If it lets you edit, then you should be able, what you can do, you should be able to type in a box. Let me see how I did it. Or you can, I'm going to put it where you can do file uploads. So that means you can go back and type in your information. Make sure, or what you can do, yeah, you're going to have to go back and look at that video that I showed you along with the information that follow the video. This will help you answer everything that you need to answer in here. Send it back to me, Google Docs, I guess, okay? We will go over the PowerPoint on tomorrow. And again, we'll go over the 7 C's because I want to make sure that we'll be repetitive and going back over stuff. So you are getting what you're supposed to get. You are retaining the information. So you know what you have to do today. You got to do your 7 C's of communication. You need to do your discussion response. If there's anything from last week that you have not completed, you need to get that done. You also need to do your test and turn in your study guide. Test needs to be finished today. Are there any questions that I can help anybody on?
Ain't it lunchtime?
In about 15 minutes. Oh, and let me tell y'all something. I noticed on last Friday, what did I say I was sending out every Friday? What did I say?
What you say Friday?
Yeah, what did I say? Every Friday I'm gonna send out.
We forgot.
Attendance.
We forgot.
What?
The attendance.
That's right. So verbal Kenny means talking. Just verbal means talking. That's what they mean. Okay. Wasn't able to. Okay, listen. I'm straightforward. I tell you exactly what I mean, how I feel. Every Friday, I send out an email. It's called Attendance Friday. This Friday, I think I put a code in there. You're supposed to send the code back to me. If on Fridays, I'm going to send you an email every Friday. You are to open up the email. You are to read the email. The email has some valuable information. Like this past time, if I'm not mistaken, I put a code in there. Only thing I wanted you to do was type that code, hit the reply button, and send the email back to me. That code is going to give you a special surprise. Sometimes my emails may have 1 question, 2 questions, or code or something, but you got to read the email. Read the email, respond, type up your little, whatever I asked you for, send it back to me. That counts as your attendance on Fridays. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Okay, some of y'all got kind of absent on Fridays. I told y'all this 50 times. I'm going to tell you 50,000 times more. You are not required to come to class on Fridays unless you have not done your work. You need some more one-on-one time with me. Then I say, come on into class. Otherwise, Fridays are your day to get your work done, but you still got to respond back to my email because you still have to take, I still got to take attendance on Fridays. So if you don't respond back to the email, you get counted as absent. So don't say to your mom, oh, mom, I was in class. No, you weren't. Mom, no, you didn't. You didn't respond back to my email. Miss Hargrave will send you an email every Friday called Attendance Friday. Get up and read it. After you respond back to it, go back to sleep. You got it?
Hey, last do it. Do the code thing.
I'm gonna go back because I did take note of it. I have to go back in my notes and look. I will look and send me an email and tell me to remind me to check to see if you sent the email back. I think I want to say yes, but I want to say definitely. Let me see why you here. Let me see Tristan. I might can look up here. Hold on. Tristan, no, you did not. You didn't send the email back. I'm gonna tell you how many people I'm gonna get y'all. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had 9 people out of about 23 students. Y'all didn't respond back. I need you to respond back to the email, okay?
Friday.
Huh?
I wasn't close to computer Friday.
You got internet on your phone, don't you? You got internet on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay, set it up, guys. Set it up where you get your email on your phone from school. Set it up where you get your email, and I may have sent out a reminder. I'm not sure if I sent out a reminder about checking your email. I try to do that too on Fridays. Make sure y'all check y'all emails. But make sure this Friday you check it, okay? Because when those absences start counting up, you don't want that to happen. I want all my kids to hear every day, do your work, and we're gonna be good. Make sure if you have not done that test to get that test done today, okay, guys? I will talk with you on tomorrow. Get that work done. Y'all have a great remainder of your Tuesday, and I'll see you tomorrow. We only got 2 more days. All right, y'all have a good one. All right, bye-bye.